Hi, I'm John Fitzgerald and welcome to this week's edition of Team Wealth Builders. Today I want to talk about limits that you set yourself. And I want to tell you a funny story in a way. I had dinner with Kamal, the singer, many years ago, and we're at dinner talking about being a singer. And we were with some friends, etc., etc. And I think it was one of the wives said that I can't be a singer. Kamal's a singer, but I can't be a singer. And I said, well, that's not true. I can be a singer. I can train myself to be a singer. I might not be Kamal, but I can train myself to get to a level of being able to sing. By the way, I didn't. Although at karaoke, sometimes I can hold a note, but not for long. My staff would say, no, that's not true. Getting back to it. The point is, people have preconceived ideas that you're either a singer or you're not a singer. There's no halfway. Well, that's the wrong thing the wrong way for us to approach things. And I want to really change tack on that for a minute and come back to that. You need a teacher. You need a teacher in anything that you do. I have teachers in all aspects of my life. The Dalai Lama said, we all need teachers. And for you to have a teacher, what you should be doing is watching that person for 10 years. What have they been doing? What were they doing 10 years ago? And watching them for a period of 10 years. And that's easy to do with Australians because particularly you can see what someone's been doing, who they've dealt with, you can talk to people that have followed them for 10 years, etc., etc. And I think that's fantastic advice. I have teachers in lots of areas of my life. I have sports teachers. I play polo, so polo coaches who have coached me for 20 years now in polo. They still coach me on riding, on the best ways to ride horses, play polo, etc., etc. I have spiritual coaches, and what are spiritual coaches? They're people that just remind me of pathways, or I should say just give me signposts. Now, my spiritual coach or spiritual person that shows me the pathway is yoga. So I choose yoga as the way to express my spirituality, and in particular a yoga called Kriya Yoga. I have a teacher in India. He comes out here every 1 or 2 years. This year we had a silent retreat, and what's interesting is we went to that silent retreat for a week, and I went with Ron and Sue Farmer, who I've worked with at Toogoolawah for over 25 years, and we've run Toogoolawah schools, and our headmaster, who's been with us for 8 years, came along, and we did a silent retreat together. How crazy is that? We've done it many times, as a matter of fact. How crazy is that? But we did this and listened to the yoga teacher talk to us about discipline, and talk to us about rules, and talk to us about how to conduct ourselves. And that week was invaluable for me, not just bonding with Ron and Sue Farmer and Jerry Maloney, the headmaster, but it was invaluable for me because it enabled me just to sit and listen to somebody who I've known for many years, well over 10 years. And he's somebody that I have a lot of respect for. He's a great teacher of mine. I have teachers in wealth building, land as an example. Two of my mentors have both been in the business for probably 40 or 50 years. They've developed well over 20,000 blocks each, and they have massive portfolios. Now, interestingly, their models are completely different. One does high-end land, the other low-end land. Their models are different, but their disciplines, their habits, little things are the same. Who do you have that you follow? And if it's me, what are my habits? If you say, oh, I follow you, John, on these sorts of things, ask me questions. What are your habits? This is how I interact with my teachers, with my mentors. We all need teachers. Who are the teachers in your life? Thanks for listening to me.